Hi guys, Nicholas here from the Southern Islands.
Yeah, and this is Jeremy.
And welcome to the first episode of the new Battleground season. We are calling it Battlegrounds Blitz. So Jeremy is joining me instead of Bossa this time. We are, instead of the previous season where we looked through rogue decks, for Battlegrounds Blitz we are going to focus on more meta decks, more competitive decks that have like made waves throughout the tournament scene. Especially as we are leading up to
Worlds,
and both of us are going to Worlds, so we're gonna like
practice for us as well.
So for this first episode, we're gonna look at the king of Astral Radiance,
Palkia
Vstar, origin from Palkia Vstar. So it's gonna be a Palkia Vstar mirror, but with two different engines.
So just stay tuned to find out the different engines and how they work.
Right. Okay. You are starting first.
Yeah, open with Dian C.
First quick ball.
Yeah, just to check through what's price.
Yeah.
Because this deck, I'm playing the turbo version. A bit sad that never open with Mew.
Yeah. For a turbo deck, right?
So I opened with double Quebec in the hand, that's why I discarded the Quebec.
No wonder.
Yeah, so tracking shoes just to filter +1. Okay.
You can see my hand like a bit quite nice as well. I got an Irida.
Yeah, so I threw away boss order because this deck plays 4 lah. Later you will see the deck profile. Yeah, so the mirror is I won't call it a mirror also lah because it's kind of funny. I just want to go like 2 prizes.
Correct. That's why the turbo deck.
So at this point, right, I play the heavy ball. I'm knowing that my Bugaboo was priced, but I choose not to take it because I want to draw 6 cards lah. Yeah. Okay. But then it will come to bite me later in the game. Later you shall see.
Just bucket
for 2. Yeah, now my hand is like nonsense. Then I draw 2 cards. Trick and Boots into Ultra Ball.
Just a great card again.
Yeah, and I drew the second Palkia, which is very good.
Okay, I drew into a Palkia, which is fantastic already. So I do play one Battle Rabbit pass, which I'm going to find now with the Irida.
Yeah.
So my water type Pokemon, I'm making Radiant Greninja, of course. Over here, I'm considering whether I should just take 2 Palkia. Because I know that turbo Palkia don't really like disrupt my hand.
Yeah, true. Because there's 0 disruption actually.
Yeah, so might as well I just get out the 2 Palkia anyway. Like as if I was already planning to do from the beginning.
Yeah, I think going for keep calling, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So actually, the thing this turn, I think the following turn, they actually decided the game, in my opinion, because like I was supposed to go like retreat most of the one of the Palkia. I just not take the 2 prizes. Correct. I think my hand didn't allow me to do that. So let's see, because like still quite blurry the memory. Cannot draw. I just did a like spike draw to try to protect my Palkias.
In my head, I was thinking that no need to take out the Manaphy at this point because like if you were to even Greninja 2 of my Drizzile, 2 of my Sobble is fine. I probably just need 1 only. I already have level ball in hand.
Yeah, so that was actually like because like you see from my hand, right, I could actually like I had the Ultra Ball, so I could actually retreated like and use the Vstar power to take 2 prizes, but because of this,
I decided to drop the path.
Yeah,
thinking
so the
really
path stopped
slow you down.
So the path actually stopped my Greninja play because I wanted to use Greninja this turn. So I'm like, okay, shit, I know my Bugaboo is in the prize, and I can't even use Greninja to fish for cards. So this is where I go like, okay, spike draw. Just to try to draw into like the second heavy ball. Yeah.
Okay, this is just me going through the motions lah. Drizzile for.
So at this point, I know like okay, I have actually 1 more turn because like you can't play Melody and boss in the same turn.
Correct.
Yeah.
So my only out here is the 1 piece of escape rope.
Yeah. Because I was playing like because this is our first game, so I was playing without any information. Didn't know that you ran escape rope because most pieces they play cross feature. They don't play escape rope. Yeah.
I do into the escape with my Melody, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Then for me, like now I'm thinking, okay, with the escape rope, any of the 4 targets you give me, so I'll be very happy.
Yeah, correct. I left a bench space open because at that point I didn't know what I wanted to fish. Like there was no good Pokemon for me. I mean, I could have benched the Mew lah.
Yeah.
But then like I wasn't expecting like this Jansi to get knocked out so fast because like you had to, basically you had to play Manaphy lah, and like so maybe this was like a bad play on my part as well. And that reason why I didn't want to bench the Mew is because you could have. I don't know if you play any other stadiums. I'm assuming you play like one more stadium to bump your own to bump path, right? Correct. So like you could have actually bumped the stadium and Greninja me. Yes. That's why I don't want to bench the Mew also because like the deck doesn't play Manaphy. So like at this point like the escape road, I'm like okay, I have no choice but to give you the first 2 prizes. Yeah. Then I shall try to like crawl my way back.
Okay.
Which is very tough lah because of the path of the pick in play lah.
Yeah. Now I've taken the 2 prizes, my first 2 prizes. I have a level ball in hand, like Intel pad, like quite like try to keep taking the 2/2 if I can.
So I decided that okay, no choice. I might have to just hit into this, take the 2 prizes, pray that I draw the Punkaboo of the prizes, so I can continue playing the game. Yeah, so I top deck a bucket. So just going through the motion, Ultra Ball. Yeah, getting rid of the Mew and the energy.
Yeah.
Because I want to fuel up the discard with water energy as well.
True.
Yeah, so actually at this point I'm like counting, okay, how much damage do I need to knock you out? Because it's quite awkward, you know.
At this point with 8 bench Pokemon is 160 plus 60, 220 plus choice bell 250.
Yeah, 250. So I went for the I wanted
considering
to considering. So what I was thinking through was like, if I don't bench the Zigzagoon, if I just ping you once, I could have I can take the Palkia knockout next turn, the following turn.
Yeah.
And you have no space for attackers. Yeah, but it's a bit unfortunate because I had no I could not evolve my bench Palkia into the Vstar because then this play will be very good because I get to remove double Palkia from your board the following turn and leave you with nothing.
Yes, correct.
Which is like
I'm just curious to see why didn't you just decide to go for like a knockout here?
Yeah, because you see, even because now I know that I'm back, I'm on the back foot. Like you already took 2 prizes, right? So your win condition will be good 2-2, right? Whereas if I were to take the Palkia knockout here, right, and you bench another Palkia. Another Palkia V, I would have lost the game because you can get back-to-back attackers.
Yes.
So what was going through my mind was I would just want to remove the board of 2 Palkias, and when you are forced to bench because like you hit into my fresh Palkia, right?
Yeah, there's something
like because you take 2 price, right? But if just now you didn't manage to gas up my Palkia.
Yeah.
So I have a fresh Palkia, right? Then my fresh Palkia will be able to tank through the last hit.
Yeah.
Because you cannot afford to just bench 1 Palkia.
Correct.
If you just bench 1 Palkia, I can go for the Palkia. You have no more attackers. Yeah. So I knew for my prizes that like I have to draw the Punkaboo.
Yeah. Okay. We figured that the Melanie we cannot.
I forgot.
Yeah, we touch the Palkia.
Yeah. So this was another like.
So, but taking the knockout on your own turn is like very smart. Like you can.
Yeah, because this like this one of the things that the deck can actually can do against the mirror, especially when your opponent they go greedy, they bench like they only bench double attackers. Yeah, because the numbers, the Palkia mirror, the numbers is such a way that like without quick shooting, even with Zigzagoon, I can do this kind of like cheeky plays. Like I deny you of the 1-hit KO, but then I take the knockout on my turn. Then I go for the KO on the bench Palkia with a full bench. I
think we noticed as well. Before I end my turn, I evolved into the quick shooting.
So that's my Zigzagoon. So that's the advantage that the Inteleon has over the Turbo lah. Like see, even though I went first, but like the path to the pick really like just it killed me.
Over here I'm eyeing the Ice Rider.
Yeah, so maybe I should have just took the Punkaboo out of the prizes. On hindsight, but I didn't expect you to have the only one because most leases they only play one.
Yes, correct. My only piece.
So like I didn't expect it to see on turn 1. I was thinking to myself, I still have time to like dig through my deck. At least if I really need it, I still have the heavy ball, the second heavy ball to get it out.
Yep.
Yeah. So at this point, it's very bad for me already because I can't really do anything.
I take out.
You try to boss. I told you like because the Jancy has no use here because I can't.
If people are wondering why I can boss the Palkia to take the game,
because Palkia is not the basic Pokemon.
So Jessie doesn't protect against that. So first we didn't get to see the power of a turbo, but now we do get to see. Here we go, starting with Mew.
Okay, this is like. Now you will see why
Mew
is so good.
Why is this turbo called turbo?
I see like almost half my deck on turn 1.
Here we go.
Which is ridiculous.
The first quick ball.
As usual, like just checking what's price.
Yep.
See if I have to use the heavy ball or not. I go for the Greninja because I just want to see more cards.
Yep.
So I think I take quick ball.
Here, yes.
So at this point, just shuffling. So I wanna. So I will draw first because I might draw into the Pokemon I need.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of wasting the quick ball.
So I scoop up net, go again. Cause why not?
So you didn't need a Suicune for this match.
Because
you're already starting first. Anyway,
I'm starting first. So on paper I just need 2 attackers because I play the ordinary rod is in my hand. So like I'm thinking I can just afford to throw it now. Then I can put it back later.
Yeah, if
I really need it. Yeah.
Here comes the Crobat. This is how turbo the turbo Palkia is. Yeah, digging through like at least 15 cards already plus. And now you're gonna go back for another 4 more cards.
Yeah, if you notice, I left the Ultra Ball in my hand because Ultra Ball is the only way you can find the Palkia Vstar in the deck. Yeah, so it's very important in this.
So this time the Pumpkaboo is not making an appearance.
And I'm thinking, okay, I just need 1 Palkia this turn because I'm going first. So it's the same.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, so because even if I bench the second Palkia next turn.
I'm looking for Radiant Greninja here, but it's on my price.
But you got the top 1 VIP pass again, so good.
So good. Even though wonder deck.
Yeah, but I mean, because you play like 3 Iridas, so like it's okay lah. Back to why I only put 1 Palkia because if you are hitting into my Palkia Vstar, my next turn I can just evolve my Palkia. But if you are hitting my Palkia Vstar is still alive. That kind of thing.
I think on hindsight here, watching back the gameplay with taking the better VIP pass, right? I should have used the Uda to take a Drizzile or something like that. Instead of wasting it for just take 1 Palkia V in the battle with 1 more. Because I was thinking I didn't have a Radiant Greninja, so I thought I'll just drop down 4 Sobble and walk into your Radiant Greninja play.
Which I think I did it here, if I'm not wrong.
Take the first 2 prizes.
Just making sure
for me, I felt that if I let you take the Radiant Greninja play, that's a Vstar I won't be seeing later on for another difficult for another attacker.
Yeah. So I choose to throw the. I use Ultra Ball for the Lumineon. Yep. I think I'm going for
Melanie, I believe.
Yep. Just to see more cards and power up my second Palkia.
I think you're reading half your deck.
I
think you already control half your deck at this point.
This is.
Turbo is really insane. When it gets going, it really gets going.
So I'm just spreading the energy, making sure nothing's wrong.
You got the choice belt, then you have to discard that. Comes the air balloon and your Vstar ability.
Star Bottle.
Going 3 to Greninja here.
So I'm thinking where do I attach? So I just attach to the.
Now you've got 3 attackers ready.
And just to take the Starmie out.
Here we go.
Yep.
Double Sobble.
Double Sobble.
I would do the exact same thing.
On hindsight, I should have attached to the Greninja again, actually.
So that you could go for another 1 more.
No, to force you to take the knockout of the Greninja instead of the Palkia. Not looking back. But then again, I haven't seen your Manaphy as well. So
maybe never
so you know that play could be just like be easy countered by like the Manaphy.
Yeah, my plan was that if you were able to take a what do you call? Do it again, like you really prepare something like that, then Manaphy would definitely come on external already.
Yeah.
That already just avoid the Greninja altogether.
Because like I think most lists they play Manaphy as well.
But at this point, I cannot play boss because then I won't. I don't. Because I don't like to. I'm the kind of. I don't know if it's my weakness sometimes, but I'm the kind of player who doesn't like to charge the Palkia Vstar very early if I can.
Oh, you mean like use the star bottom?
Yeah.
But it depends because sometimes if the like in this case, I would say actually Vstar now actually it doesn't really hurt you.
Yeah.
It just because okay, if you look at my board, right, there's don't have 90 HP Pokemon. So normally the Vstar power you want to conserve it for the Greninja.
Correct.
But so this just so I feel that like it could have been better if you manage to like go the boss order route here because you at least you take the 2 price, you keep up in the price race, then maybe you try to set up. I'm not sure if you run Raihan or not, but I know you play the Ice Rider, which is like you're setting up this turn.
Yeah. So I decided to go for Evida instead. I think I am going for Vstar ability. So I'm not going to go for boss. I'm going for Vstar ability. But take your Radiant Greninja down. But I'll be walking to your 7 price.
7 price scheme. Yeah.
Look at Patience bucket here.
Yeah, which is why actually some of the builds they run cross switcher these days. Like cross switcher allows you to like play the supporter and get to have the gusting option, which is
sick lah, like
it's a bit it's good it's good. So you spread your energy.
Well. Like right now, I'm fully thinking that it's if you're either gonna take my Palkia or take my Ice Rider, but likely my Ice Rider because it cannot very hard to get 1 hit KO.
Exactly because like and the Ice Rider is a threat it's the thing that can 1 hit me without full bench.
Yes.
Whereas if you're using Palkia to 1 hit me, I can get the easy return KO.
Yep.
Yeah, so at this point I'm like, okay, what should I take? I want to evolve my second Palkia.
Got to definitely.
Yeah, I think I took the tracking boots just to like thin my deck on 1 card.
I was considering like at first I thought escape over there. I saw a Mew.
But the
point.
Mew,
the Mew really makes it difficult.
I would just like feed the Mew.
Even more wasted, the most wasted price taker.
So I'm just like counting how many balls I played. So this is one of the problems with the deck also. If like your Greninja die, there's not much ways for you to draw cards because you don't play many supporters. Yeah, so I kept.
You can't pick it back, right? Because you had the rod as well.
Yeah.
But you're saying the quick ball instead.
Yeah.
The rod first, okay.
Yeah. So I rod the Greninja because I want to see more cards. I want to evolve.
I think
if I need a DLC, but I realized like okay, anyway this turn I just need to draw my boss order.
Yep.
Yeah, even if I don't draw boss order, I'm still okay because I'm still 1 boss order away from winning.
Correct.
Yeah, so
and if you do the boss order, Radiant Greninja is fantastic.
So,
it's a really fantastic.
So I didn't see 2 Scrapper the first game. Hence I just like went ahead and
the choice belt.
Yeah. Just attach the choice belt prematurely.
So my hand had double Inteleon CRE, so I was just really like okay. Now I think over here, knowing that you've taken 4 prizes, I'm already thinking of the the path Roxanne play already.
Yeah. So this is awkward because like you remove my choice belt, which makes it very like quite impossible for me to take the return KO on the
normally decks play the 2 Scrapper, but I just felt like if like Jolteon exists, right, I don't want to like lose immediately. I want there to still be a chance and out like just draw 1 turn.
Yeah, it's debatable because like you still have to draw either Evida or the Scrapper.
Yeah. So like here I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking.
Okay, because I needed a quick ball because I needed another 1 bench and perfect to hit 10 damage the Galarian Zigzagoon 10 and then that would be the
that would be just enough. So you want to reset the Inteleon and Roxanne. Okay.
Yep. So hoping to get the path, but let's see.
Yeah. Because like I still have access to my second Quebec.
Correct. And because there is Greninja.
Yeah.
So I didn't get the path. I was thinking whether to use Evo Incense to evolve my Palkia, and I decided to do so because if I don't evolve it now,
I can just gas,
I
can just gas and boss.
Okay, just set up. At first I was thinking like, okay, keep the Evo Incense for that, but I realized I have a scoop of net, so I can just bring up the other.
I can just reuse. Yeah, so I top deck a bucket.
Yep.
Dealing my deck.
The fantastic card to get with
just
Greninja
to team decks, so I think my hand is now like 4 water energies or something. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it's 4 water
so
energies.
I go fishing, take scoop up net because I'm like, okay,
Greninja,
like 4 cards.
So Greninja's ability, like even though because this is once per turn, but when you use scoop on it to put it back to your hand and play it back down,
it resets.
So you can do it again.
So I draw a boss order, I'm like, okay, cool.
You have the card you need.
Yeah, but I have no way to evolve. Like I still have to draw into my Vstar. So I'm like, okay, let's go. 2 cards, Luxet. Yay, Ultra Ball. Okay.
Luxet. But still, that's not really Luxet as well because you turbo to your deck so much in your deck. So there's the chance for you to draw into that card is much more easier.
Yeah, so at this point I had the option of to get Crobat or to get to get the Vstar directly. Because I know that I cannot, my game plan now is I'm unable to one hit you.
Yep.
So I have to go, I can either double hit into this Palkia or I can go like one prize over man. So at this point I realized that I casted the wrong thing. Because I was like counting because you had the choice belt, right?
Correct.
So I'm supposed to cast the Zigzagoon instead of the Sobble.
Yes, because if you leave the Zigzagoon there, I can take
it. Correct. So you were like, I was like counting then we realized, yes, correct. Because the Zigzagoon,
the best play would have been to
because the Zigzagoon has the ability to knock me out with the choice belt.
Correct.
So we're like,
so we're taking knockout on the Zigzagoon
instead. And because prior to that, I also know that my prize had the boss order.
Yeah.
So like it was a 50-50 chance, and my hand. So by doing this play, like, and my hand had another boss order. So like the only way I could really like lose at this point is if you play Echoing Horn. But I'm thinking because I saw the Scraper, I saw the Escape Route, I'm thinking like most likely, no Echoing Horn, and you had no way to evolve into the quick shooting unless you play Rare Candy, which is like also very unlikely
But there are some lists that
So there's like at this point sometimes you have to, after game 1 you have to try to figure out what's in your opponent's list, because information actually is very important. And plus this turn I think because I already saw you played the Roxanne, so like the likelihood of you getting to Roxanne me again is actually quite low. Plus, so you decided to go chase after my Greninja because you wanted me to limit my draw as well, right?
Yes. But I think the like on hindsight, again, the best play would have been to Palpat the Roxanne and then do it again. But then again, it's like 2 cards in hand.
Cause like weird, like and plus the 2 cards, one was for my prizes, so like it's also very hard for you to like know that it's actually double boss orders. Cause you don't have the information that the boss order is prize.
So I couldn't really do anything about that.
So I think the matchup is quite even, but then to me, like after people start playing so much against like the turbo build, I prefer the Inteleon build lah, to be honest. Cause like obvious, because like I don't know, from the results we see also everybody's running Inteleon, because I think not many people, the Jolteon deck, the decks that play Jolteon are like falling off these days as well.
Like we keep mentioning on our podcast, like meta changes so fast nowadays. And I think like after like when Turbo became popular in Australia, the people who played Jolteon felt like no point playing already because this become popular.
Exactly.
But now
because of the the thought that if everybody is not playing Jolteon, then I should just play back my Inteleon. So much. It's I won't say it's slower, but it gives you the option of searching what you want and when you need it.
Correct.
Which is so good
let's have a look at
the deck list. So basically my deck list is based off the Australians deck list, the one that won had like top 8, they took quite a few slots, right?
Correct.
So I basically just cut the 4th bucket for ordinary rod lah, because sometimes I find myself like I boots into the Vstar, I have no choice but to take it to my hand, but if I have the ordinary rod, at least I can toss it aside first. Yeah, I really love the list lah, but it's this, like I said lah, like this kind of list, because if it's like if it's the first time you are playing against it, yeah, there's nothing much you can, because like you have no idea how the deck works. So I just like turbo through, you know, just charge out my Palkia, go for the 2-2-2. Like, it's very obvious what my game plan is lah. Looking from the list, you know, 4 boss orders. I just want to take double prizes over and over again. You know, 4 scoop on that just to reuse my Greninja as much as I can. Yeah.
And I like the DNC thing. Was a really smart idea by Christian that time, to like
double DNC, right?
to protect
the, because
escape rope.
I mean I'm not sure how many Palkia mirrors have you guys played, but if you play more and more Palkia, as the player going second, sometimes it just sucks because like your opponent has the option of just going double prizes. So the DNC is there to like, you know, sort of like recovery plan for you in the mid game. Yeah, the Suicune also is actually pretty good, but not in this matchup, but in other matchups where like, especially against Mew, if they, you know, they don't know you play Suicune, you leave up a 2 prizer, and you went second, you know, there's always a chance where you don't manually play, don't take out the 2 prize first, so like you are ahead in the prize lead. Zigzagoon is also really clutch, as you've seen lah.
I think all Palkia decks, I feel like needs a Zigzagoon. Even like my shading, so I felt like I still needed it. Like, even though I do play one quick shooting, I just like that option of having that out.
Yeah, true lah. Double melody, self-explanatory. Okay, why double heavy ball? Because this displays too many one-off, which is so important. Yeah, Luminon also is Luminon, right? Yeah, Luminon is also very important here. Like, sometimes, you know, you just need one more boss to win. Okay, Luminon comes into play. Yeah, Bugaboo is just to bump path to the pick lah, because you hit path to the pick.
Yes.
Because you want to use Greninja as many times as
so you
possible.
don't play any stadiums in your deck as
well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Starmie is just there for mainly for the Arceus matchup and the Blissey. But I mean, back then, Blissey wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we know the deck exists, but like, not many people are running it. But I mean, judging from the recent results,
I think
we have to see lah. I mean, it's always good to have, you know, like a secondary attacker. Plus, like, the issue with Palkia is always like, okay, as long as your opponent limits the bench, it's actually quite hard to dish out damage. So that's where Starmie can actually come in clutch. Yeah, so
very straight. I feel like the turbo engine, like we mentioned the last episode podcast, episode 4, with Clifton.
Yeah.
The turbo engine lends itself very well to many decks in the future, probably.
Yeah, because like you don't really. I mean, we ran it with Palkia because Palkia is just efficient. Like I said, like they
are energy attacker that does so much damage.
Like there are so many things. Maybe you can run it with other things. We are not sure yet. But Palkia is just so good. Because, you know, it accelerates itself with the power. It still have melody, it still has access to melody. And Greninja is just nonsense.
Yes.
With scoop up net. Yeah, if you haven't tried,
it's insane.
It's insane. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the deck lah. Going forward, I think this deck might fall off. I don't know, because like it's the game plan is so linear, and plus if you don't go first and if everybody is playing cross switches, you know, nullify against is quite hard to get back from there if they go after your Palkia. Yeah.
But I think it's that to keep in mind again, like especially if Jolteon ever comes back.
Yeah,
the prominent side, this way come back.
Exactly.
Speaking of your like scoop up net to Radiant Greninja, I also do the same thing. So this is my deck. It's very, very straightforward. Like you're playing Inteleon with Palkia. So instead of 2-2, I've got 3-3. They mostly play 4-3 Palkia, but I went for 3-3 to put in Ice Rider as another like strong attacker, like for like other matchups that I feel tough could be tough. Like it will help a lot in the mirror, like his Palkia just now you mentioned. Exactly. Like even against Mew VMAX as well. I love the Ice Riders edition. Like really big, a lot of big damage, and then you have like Star Portal, and you also have Melanie to charge if you need to. Another thing I like about this list, I think this I wouldn't say that'd be a strong word, but the Empoleon V is just a very fun card that I put in. Like if I were to start against Turbo Mew with Turbo Mew deck and Empoleon V was in front, the whole deck cannot move.
Yeah.
if I were to start there, if I was so lucky to start there. If I started to get that against Veggie, the whole Veggie deck could have moved as well. I mean, it's easily countered, like you just boss or escape mode, then you are safe again. But I mean, it's a very fun card when it really works. I also play Zigzagoon like you, even though I play quick shooting, because I feel like having the Zigzagoon as a quick ball out to a quick ball or level ball away to hitting that 10 damage plus 20 more and I put it down is just really a good idea. I also played one fun capture energy. I gave that a try. I didn't really need it because somehow I managed to get Irida both games, but I'm on the fence with capture. I don't really like it because my attackers don't need it. My attackers all need like pure water.
Right?
Yeah. It's good on Sobble to use keep calling. Yeah, that is like the only like great way I can see. So when
upside.
I'm only upside of that. So when I start, if I'm starting second, capture energy onto Sobble to find a Palkia, and then another quick ball to find another Palkia, then you keep calling to the remaining Sobbles. That's an idea lah. I also play the Roxanne plus Path package. I think
it's quite standard.
If you're playing Sobble engine, I think you should play.
No matter what.
It's the best way. Like it's not just against like mirror against mirror. Like practically nearly every deck, you just like you're close to shut them down.
It's your combat mechanic in this format, I would say.
It's the end of 2022.
Yeah. Most of the time you just need one turn when you are doing the Roxanne path, or like even like you don't have path, like just Roxanning them and your opponent don't draw anything for one turn. Most of the time is enough for you to win the game.
Yeah.
Especially if you're Palkia, because like you're just dishing out so much damage every turn.
Really insane. Also 3 Irida. If I could put a 4th Irida, I would. Irida is just crazy. And then the 2 Scrapper as well, like I mentioned earlier, it's like in case I meet Jolteon, but like in that matchup just now, getting rid of your choice down.
Especially like getting sometimes your opponent don't know you play 2 Scrapper,
Yeah, it's such a rare card.
I mean like these days it's getting more and more common lah. So but sometimes like just being able to script stuff always feels good.
Yeah. I also play one Temple of Sinnoh lah, so it's like against if you're fighting against Arceus, it would help like stop their double turbo.
VC
as well.
And I think the more important one is like being able to quick shooting through Fusion Strike energy.
Yes.
That's actually quite big. Sometimes
really have the final numbers for like
like if you are fast enough, you don't have to Roxanne them. You can always like just quick shooting, ping 20. Then your Ice Rider can clean up the Mew.
Yes.
All of a sudden, your Ice Rider is able to one hit the Mew VMAX, even if they have Oricorio. Would you change anything?
I think there are some cards here that I feel like a bit surplus lah. Like Empoleon V is not really a great card in my opinion. The capture NG as well. I would rather just go like
pure water.
Yeah, let's go pure water. I don't like. I felt like in all those matchups I didn't really need it. Or even a 4th Irida I would consider. Like really starting with the Irida is just awesome.
Well, I feel like you need at least one more gusting option because it really hurts if like the boss order price.
Yeah, exactly. Then I like completely stuck. So maybe 2 boss will like be, I think still 2 boss would be great because I'm playing Palpad anyway.
Do you feel like you have too many attackers? Like because of like 3-3 with the 1-1 Ice Rider, or will you like go like just 2-2 Palkia with like 1-1 Ice Rider? Like 3 attackers, because most of the time the school of thought behind it is because if one of the 2 prizer gets knocked out anyway, I'm going to use my Greninja. Hence, I have 2 more attackers, so it's enough to close up the game.
Maybe I'm a bit old school, a bit worried that card goes to the price. So like I prefer my main engine to be the one that's like ready. I also don't play heavy ball, so maybe heavy ball could be an option as well.
So like, as for the 1 VIP pass, I see that you don't play Luminon because like, back then when I was playing,
I remember when we started testing,
because like to me like Luminon
into Irida into V pass plus another card also very cool.
And like because of the package, it's very consistent. You can get it consistently. Whereas like the 1 VIP pass, I see that because you only play 3 Irida, sometimes you don't get Irida.
Correct. So again, there's many options that you can add to this deck.
There's so many ways to play this deck. Some people are on the Irida trade. Some people you just go pure draw. Double Juniper, 3 Manaphy, etc. with money and like cross switches.
So I think whichever way you pick, I think Palkia is a really
the card itself is very strong. Like
it's really the king of Astral Radiance.
I think like in our next podcast we'll be talking like why Blissey and like why Asus Dorado actually like made it so far in the regionals before NAIC. I think partly because like when you read Palkia, right? Palkia is just you need bench to actually do damage.
Yeah, and both those decks don't play many bench Pokemon.
Exactly. They have the ability to like just put 2 to 3 Pokemon in play and just tank and heal while constantly dishing out damage.
Correct.
Yeah, I think that's one of the like main reasons why we are in a weird spot lah. The meta game, like we have to see NAIC lah. What does NAIC bring to the table lah?
Yep. Well, that's all for this first episode of our new season of Battlegrounds Blitz.
Yeah.
If you guys have any deck ideas from Astral Radiance you want us to practice or play,
yes. Or how maybe like just you let us know what matchups you would like to see.
Yeah,
because there's so many decks in the format. We just decided to go with Palkia because Palkia is the new bad boy of the format.
Everybody wants to
everybody wants to see Palkia. Yeah.
But if you guys have any ideas, like maybe you want us to recreate the finals of Milwaukee, I don't know. But
just let us know in the comments. Yeah.
Once again, hope to see you next time on the next episode of Battlegrounds Blitz. I'm Nicholas from Southern Islands.
Yeah. I'm Jeremy.
See you next time.